Brilliant, thank you so much, Rob. What an excellent insight. So now, finally, we do have Dan Pitchback. Okay, we're good. Dearest is a really slow game, so I'm probably going to talk really slowly and try and get some of the flavour of it. Dearest is also a game all about loss and death, so this may not be the most exciting talk you'll hear around as well. I think we knew we'd made it with Dearest, and I got an email from someone who said, my girlfriend caught me staring at a blank screen the other night and said, what on earth are you doing? And I couldn't answer her, so I just finished playing your game. And the screen goes blank at the end, and I've been staring at it since for about 10 minutes. Partially trying to work out what on earth I just played, and partially trying to work out what it was I was going to do next. And I thought we'd made it then. The other time when I really thought we'd made it was when I came across an argument on a forum where two people were arguing about what the story of Dear Esther meant. For those of you who don't know, it's randomised. So there's about 180 cues and you get 60 of them on any given playthrough. And they're having a massive fight about what happened in the game, what happened in the story. And I couldn't help myself, so I pitched in and said, well, you know, guys, there's three major, I think, probable readings of this, and it could be this, and it could be that, and it could be the other. And one of them wrote back and said, you clearly haven't played this game. And that was good. I thought we'd done quite a good job then. So yeah, games are, you know, supposed to be fun. I think a lot of us in indie gaming are challenging that. And Dear Esther is very, very self-consciously not fun. It's really quite miserable. It's about loss, it's about loss of love, it's about death, it's about drunk driving, it's about people who may or may not be having a coma dream, it's about someone who might die at the end. They might be throwing themselves off a cliff, they might have turned into a seagull, depending on which way you want to look at it. And that to me is good, that to me is fun. I was at another conference at the beginning of September, and the keynote was a guy called Richard Barton who invented the first mud, and he said, how do we know that games are older than any other form of art? Well, bears play games, and bears don't make plays. But one thing that plays do and every other form of media do is they handle tragedy. And games are still kind of on their way to kind of working to do that in a little bit more kind of sophistication and detail. And if we've made a game that handles tragedy, and a lot of the players have been telling us that it's a very tragic game, we seem to have managed that. And I think we've really done something there that seems to be quite significant. And FPS players like it, and you can't kill anything. And only a few of them go nuts about the fact that they don't have a shotgun in their hands, which I think is a pretty good success for that market. And someone pointed out that in the text there's 21 boats, and 21 is a significant number, and there are actually 22 models in this picture, and we hadn't noticed that. But rather than saying, you fucked up, they said, what does it mean? And that was great. So yeah, download it, it's free, play it, it's good. I don't really want to talk so much about it, I want you to play it because the more I say about it, the more I give away, and that's not the point really. But look out for it, and look out for the rebuild at the moment. We're very, very lucky. We're having it rebuilt by a guy called Rob Briscoe, who's one of the award-winning team of Mirror's Edge, who emailed me a few months ago and said, do you mind if I rebuild your game? And I thought, nah, forget it, you're not allowed to. And I thought, actually, that's not bad really, because this was like 5 months' work for a bunch of people sitting in an academic office in England somewhere, and that's not supposed to happen. So we're pretty proud of how it's turned out. Yeah, I'll let you stare at the last slide in silence. I was going to say that, too much applause for that brilliant presentation from your side. Thanks very much. Wow, that's terrific. And anyone, who hasn't yet played Dear Esther should definitely check it out. Either at the festival, but I definitely recommend downloading it and playing it in the stillness and peace of your home in the middle of the night. Next up we have Tracy Kavita.